which Twisted Sister album are you most proud of, and why?
My favorite, the one I can listen to the longest, is Can't Stop Rock and Roll. Just every song on that record, I love that. But it wasn't just the songs on the record; it was the vibe of the project being done and where it was being done holds a very special place for me. So I love that record. I could listen to that the most.
For me, everything. Just about everything except for Love is for Suckers. But because either I produced it or I was involved in making it, and it all has a special place. I was a fan of Twisted Sisters before I was in the band.
Oh, okay.
So when I was in the Dictators, I used to go see these guys in the clubs.
He was our bass player's roadie the year before.
Yeah, I was a tech the year before he joined. So, but I loved it all, and so I was around for the early songs, and I was around for everything, and actually ended up producing a lot of it. So there isn't a Twisted Sister song that I wouldn't play. You know, I love the song. Let me redo something here. I love the songs on Love is for Suckers. I just don't like what it all represented at time in our careers. That's it. So I would play a song for Love is for Suckers also. I just don't. When we made the album, it was a very bad time. We were on the verge of breaking up, and it just represented a bad time. That's why I said that.
What is the most important song from Twisted Sister? If you could pick one song.
We have the luxury of being known worldwide for "We're Not Gonna Take It." At the time, the song was not a worldwide hit. It was only a hit in a couple of countries, and in England, in fact, the president of the record label thought the song was so bad he didn't even want to put out the record.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
They refused to release it as a single. They didn't show the video, and they thought the song sucked. So it shows you what they knew. Okay, that's the record business. Okay, so it is now a folk song, really. It's like it may as well. It's a people's song. It's used all over the world. It's used in it's used by movies and commercials and for public service. I think the country of Mexico, the Board of Education, the Ministry of Education in Mexico asked to use the song for an uplifting message for for the kids in Mexico. So it's a great song, and so I guess we have to thank that he wrote it.
It's, like the definition of your band.
Oh, I don't know if that's the case. I just know that's the most popular song. I think to play, I have my own favorites. That's not it. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate that this horrible thing occurred in the school. Because "Shoot 'Em Down" is one of my favorite songs, and we're not going to play it because I think that we don't want to sing the words "Shoot 'Em Down" right now.
One of my favorite songs too.
Yeah, but you understand when we were coming here and I read the papers, I said, how can we do that song? You can't do it.
On stage, it's one of our most forceful songs. Just plow ahead, everybody jumping up and down and enjoying it. But out of respect, we can't do it. I mean, we're just not going to do it. We feel the tragedy. We've had those tragedies in the States, and we feel absolutely.
It's not the first time we've not done it because of that. You have to be sensitive to the people around you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
This one's for JJ. You played guitar in Lordi's song "Change Up Buffet." How did you came up with the collaboration with Lordi?
We have been playing a lot of festivals, and they were on the same festivals. And our tour manager knows their management company, and Tommy is the president of the Kiss fan club, and so my tour manager knows him. And I think that when Lordi's album was being recorded, they contacted Danny and said, would D and I be a guest on the record? And they got Bruce Kulick, I think, is on the record. Yeah. And Danny said to me, do you remember that band Lordi? And I went, the one all dressed up in the Monsters? He said, yeah. So they want you to play Chainsaw Buffet. So I said, okay, MP3. So they sent me by computer, email, the song. I listened to it. I went down to a recording studio in Midtown in Manhattan. They just, they just sent it to the guy. The guy put it up, and I walked in and listened to the song, and then played 3 solos, 3 passes. I liked the first half of the first solo on the first pass, and the second half of the solo on the third pass, and that was it. 8 minutes total. I walked in the studio at 4:30 and walked out at 4:38. I told Lordi, I said, if I knew how big the record was going to sell, I would have taken at least another 10 minutes to do the solo, okay? I mean,
that album was huge.
Oh, it was huge! And then he gives us gold and double platinum and double platinum, and then I played with him last week in New York. Oh, okay. Except they didn't play Chainsaw Buffet, they played Snows in Hell. Okay. So I played the Bruce Kulick solo, right? Oh, cool. So they said, I said, thank you for the double platinum. They said, we'll send you a triple platinum. It's got a triple platinum. I said, how much did I charge you? Why don't you pay me more money? No, it was like, I think they're great. Yeah. And Tommy's Lord, he's great. I mean, they're all great, man. It was fun.
Any greetings to your Finnish fans?
Well, you know, the fact that fans out of the United States gave us a life, another lease on life, is something we don't take for granted. I am amazed when I'm in Manhattan, when I'm back home, and I look on my wall because we have gold and platinum albums from 8 countries in Europe, and the U.S., but in 8 countries in Europe. And so that's to think that you had that effect on people around the world. I mean, what more could you want in life, right? So the fact that they've been embracing us and the return is very, very special. And we play for them like we play every night in order to make them happy. So we really, we're knocked out by it.
A lot of people said that our music has turned their lives around, whether it's because of physical ailments or a bad time in life, problems with drugs and alcohol, or just depression. Our music represented an uplifting thing for them, and that's often said to us. Your music helped me through bad times in my life, and if we can make people feel better because of what we do, I'm all for it. I mean, it gets to me. That means everything to me. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys, and have a great show.